So I'm going to show you guys how to do some few stuff on the webpage, and this is it. Let's go.
Now, as you can see, the first thing we have is a web page skeleton. Web page skeleton is the bareback or the skeleton of all web pages. I have highlighted all tags. A tag is consisted of both an open and close tag. I have shown you and pointed out the title tag. On the top you see it says title. On the bottom it says close title. Top is the open title. Now I have highlighted all close tags. Close tags are very important for you. That's why I have highlighted in order for you to memorize. When you use open and close tag correctly put in the web page skeleton, you can see on the right that it comes up looking like an actual web page.
Continuing on, we're going to look at tables. This is a basic standard. This is a basic standard 2x2 table I've made. If you look, the first thing I've highlighted was the column span. The column span is where you put the thing, put like the word players, so it's like two columns going down. And then the next thing I highlighted was table row, and then I'll put the information. You put the information in between the open T and insert whatever close TD, and that's the close information it goes. And now if you look at the next slide, I've screenshotted what it will look like if you actually did it correctly and ran it in the internet. So this is what it look like. Of course, coloring comes in later, but that's cool too. The next thing we have is making a survey. Making a survey is actually pretty easy. The first thing you'll see is that I've pointed arrows to the background of it. And then because you need a background image, which I thought would be kind of cool to make it blue. And maybe like a little banner, which I thought was to make it Marietta. I mean, it's not that, it's like very easy. Just copy and paste, right? And then what you do next is you go, and I actually found this off the internet. You can just go find off like the forms. It usually will say form, and then we'll have whatever it is. For example, I've highlighted the first and last name input types. Those are very easy, not that hard, nor is difficult. And it's like you type it in and it's done, and you just close it. The last thing I did was I actually showed you guys what my survey looks like. So this is what it could look like. It could look completely different. It can range from person to person and everything. But this is very standard, generic stuff. The last thing we have to experience together in this wonderful video is how to put a video in. Now if you look, I've made a table of videos I like to watch. And then the last thing, I actually added a video. If you put it in there, you'll see that the next slide is highlighting the URL. That's because what you need to do is you have to, after you're copying the embedded video by right-clicking the video and copying the source code and from YouTube and pasting it in, this particular source will always be missing HTTP. So therefore, you have to go and put it in, or else it won't come up. The last thing I did was screenshot it, and it's pretty nice. It's very generic, you know. Took what we learned in the tables and just added a video. That's practically it. Besides that, this is it. Thanks.